forced a very new matchup here.
In that case, we'd probably get Talia.
True.
Seems like that's what we get every single time.
Ooh,
but
they want to see him back on the Azir. That's
okay.
interesting.
All right. I don't know about that. Definitely playing for the matchup rather than for the tier list, you could say. We're going to see another jungler Kha'Zix taken away. Really cutting down on Beyond's champion pool this time around.
So do you just lock Sion here if you're MVP? Would give away nothing about the draft. Allow them to last pick jungle if they want to pull off one of Beyond's carry champions. But no, okay. We're going back old school. So Rek'Sai actually going to be locked in here. Beyond was our first ever Tiamat rush Rek'Sai in Korea. Probably still just going to be Cinderhawk tank, but just to be another frontliner for the Kog'Maw. But you're never 100% sure with Beyond. And Crown says, well, you want me to play it. Looks like he's going to play it anyways, Valdez.
Ambassion.
It's actually more, I think it's supposed to be like Ambatchen because there is the famous meme of Ambition with the baseball bat.
Yeah. No idea where we are, just smile. PS MVP win.
I mean, there were tickets available before the match started, so I guess you could wander onto the stage and find yourself in the pinnacle of video gaming.
That's a possibility.
That's great.
They come and they don't even understand that they're watching the world champions on the stage right now. They're like, hey, what's this cool thing going on?
Oh, this would be a cool new pick, though, Valdez.
Yeah, we're looking at a Poppy here.
That was an old favorite of AD. He's going to lock it in. So it's not the Sion, but it's another ADD special. Interested to see which rune we see from the Poppy. Will it just be Unsealed Spellbook for playmaking? If we see Teleport as a starting choice, probably not. So interested to see what route we see here with Poppy. Poppy can surely be unkillable. Can also eject threats coming into the immobile zone. So patch 8.1 all week. I know you guys love the Quadra Relic Shield bot lanes like we have here.
Oh, yeah. Tons of fun. My favorite. Okay. The GLP, they're coming in onto Crown, is not able to get away just yet. The burst damage is too much, and Beyond picks up first World Championship. People are going to begin to realize, like, hey, we can also take advantage of this. Now look at this. We have 2-on-1 up in the top lane. QV totally caught by surprise. Looks like that was another Abyssal Voyage gank. That's what I was saying about Max. He's really making that TK work for him.
Yeah, I don't know if the vision was that. I don't know if ADD had already walked into lane when his top lane was there, but very nicely done. Just ejects the minion wave.
That he will, but a couple minions left over.
This will take a while.
Yeah, they're diving. CoreJJ is tanking here. They're going to jump on in. Cataclysm used, flash as well. Dazzle coming in. And a follow-up knockup means that finally they will get the kill, but the first turret, and at least another turret, is going to go over to MVP in the top lane.
And MVP have immense Baron pressure. They have both outer turrets down on the top and mid lane, pushing a bit of damage into the mid lane inner turret as well. Maha and Max don't need to slow down. That Rage Blade stacking up again. This vision trade wins KSV information around the Drake, but MVP with Kog'Maw this strong, I'm going to be very interested in Baron, and also very interested in just keep going.
They keep going. We got Ornn in this lane to help with the defense, but KSV is beginning to realize, hey, we don't want to give up an inhibitor turret at this point. We saw one assistance ping over at the Baron, but again, it wasn't spawned yet. They weren't going to go for 20 minutes. Would have been very, very risky, but let's take another look at how this happened.
So Poppy hasn't showed himself yet. This was a really nice Abyssal Voyage. QV didn't know about the lane, so there was no information for him to know that Maha with a nice flash as well. He would have lost damage, and QV would have been able to flash over, if not for the extra 2 to 3 auto attacks he gained by flashing the Bellows Breath. Aggressive flash on Kog'Maw, not always a good thing. That
trying to get out of this one. The lick is missed time, and he does flash over the wall, but in comes Beyond, gonna finally pick up that kill, and Ruler just a little bit too far forward, not respecting Zoe, gets called out.
That means the MVP gonna turn onto the Baron, so even after the delay, they start up the objective. Turret health, Baron health down to around 6,000. Teleport's coming.
Okay, they're gonna try it, but it's gonna be a 5-on-4. They can easily turn this one around. They wanna get onto Ambition. A knockup onto Maha, make that 2, and actually the steal comes in. Ambition goes in there all by himself and gets the Baron away. Nicely done by him. I'm very surprised that MVP didn't stop attacking and they didn't turn.
They're trying a turn here, trying to kill CoreJJ on the exit, cancel out a Baron buff. A lot of damage onto him. They're not gonna be able to finish it off though, but Valdez, this is MVP. Remember the interview that Beyond gave last season where he said adaptive helm on both frontliners, Banshee Veil on Azir. They want to take the turret, but the turn here from MVP, there's no real way for them to initiate.
Oh, we got the knock-up here on a ruler. Can they actually follow it up? We're about to see Ort knock up 4 people. There it is with the Cosmic Radiance. They're going to get 1. Can they get 2? They can't get Maha in the back. They finally do after Ambition goes down, and a double kill goes over to Crown, and this game is getting out of control now.
Yeah, their initiation is so small. They try to initiate, but Taric ult is well-timed. They're going to lose multiple turrets for this, and Valdez, that creeping feeling of doubt for MVP. It's shouting right now. It's not creeping anymore.
God, I had a feeling at the beginning of today. I'm like, I think MVP, maybe they're going to upset KSV here. Maybe at least get 1 win. But so far, it's not looking good for them as they're losing turret after turret, going on in. Now to the inhibitor, looking to continuously push in. They only want to get this inhibitor and back off at this point, as death timers aren't too long at 28 minutes.
Oh, the struggle of MVP. In their losing streak last year, had a lot of frustration at these 50-50 Barons. You think, okay, it's a new year, same lineup, but have they changed? The answer is no. You know, they still are this team that skip steps. You know, most Korean teams, they'll push out the vision, they'll put down the wards, they'll turn off Baron. MVP got greedy, and now we see the fight here. MVP's comp kites really well. They're very strong with Baron. They get very greedy going in on a full health with overheal shield ruler, and then guess what? It's Azir Tristana. This is a very strong teamfight comp from KSV. They don't take any burst at the start. Maha is exposed. The tank line is just going away from him, so he's completely exposed in the backside. The form for ruler as he gets hit by a trouble bubble here.
Yeah, he's going to get hit by another one. We got the wall here. Cosmic Radiance coming in. Scared about ADD and potentially Beyond getting into that back line. Now all KSV want to do is just disengage at this point, but ADD wants to say no. That is 0 damage. You can see it down on the bottom side. He's going to knock Azir away, though, and Beyond is coming in from behind. This is going to turn into a 5v4 fast. In comes Top Kents. They get Ruler. They're looking for more picks here. Trying to get on top of Juve now. Can they get him? That's going to be 2. On top of that, but the rest of KSV will get away.
A nice force there, Ruler getting caught at the start and chunked out, and then a great Poppy ultimate with the ability to eject Azir out of the fight. The threat was no longer there. Good shot calling from MVP with this very MVP-esque comp, rocking the Poppy. Got a lot of value out of the ultimate. Doesn't matter how much gold of stats you have. If you're out of zone to do damage, even against Baron buff, they're looking for more.
Uh-oh. Kog'Maw's beginning to pop off a little bit. A pick. ADD gonna be gobbled up now by Max, and that's a nice cataclysm. They get points to Maha, and he just disappears. That's the pick they were looking for. A double kill for Crown. And now they're looking to end the game.
KSV hit the strike onto Maha, the dream. He dies with his flash up. Didn't see if he was unable to flash, but the Ornalt was the wombo combo, turning on to ADD. That hyper scaling on 2 consistent damage dealers is very, very clear. AD might get away because Poppy. No, he won't. Dazzle on point from Core JJ. And like you say, with the death timers, 30 seconds-ish on both carries, they're going to, at minimum, take an inhibitor. Because the minion wave's not there, they might not be able to finish the game.
Looks like it. They want to get this. Maybe they will back off to the Elder. But as I say that, they're beginning to move forward. And we got Maha and Ian about to spawn here. But they're going in. They don't seem to care. Beyond, look at Crown. He's just going to push Beyond away, saying, we don't even want to deal with you. We have enough ultimates to try to delay this. You see, even Juve trying to ult the fountain. They're going on to this Nexus. It's getting very low. And Ambition in the back is going to take it down. 2-0 going over to KSV. Still, no game wins for MVP, even though they get so close this game.
You see Core JJ cracks his head a little bit, cracks his neck a little bit, and says, well, we got the victory. The manner of which they picked up in the victory in Game 2, not going to be one that impresses the coaching staff, but they did show a decisive shot call at the end, and I have to imagine having Ambition in there to say, we can do it, we can do it. He was correct, both carries went down, but the tanks were there to do the last bits of damage to the Nexus. MVP showed us the old MVP here. They showed some old picks. They made some good moves in the early game. Credit Beyond, who had a great performance on the Rex side, but it was in vain after making a critical error around Baron. They could never truly control the game, but they were competitive, Valdez. And after being uncompetitive for 4 series in a row.
Yeah.
They may